Okay, this is designer Jason Anarchy. I'm here to give you a playthrough of Careless, a solo game of life balance. So here we have the neoprene mat that's on the Kickstarter right now. So that's one of the premiums. You don't need it to play, but it's kind of nice because it keeps you organized with where the times are. So I'll give you just a quick example of the setup here. So we're going to shuffle the cards. And this is in Tabletop Simulator just because it's easier to show angles. In real life, things won't be as fiddly when you have physical cards in front of you. So your setup is you're going to put 12 cards in front of you in a 4x3 grid like so. And these cards are going to be a mix of chore cards and care cards. So care cards are things that you kind of want to do, and chore cards are things that you have to do. So you've got a day that you're trying to organize here, and you want an equal mix of chore cards and care cards. So chore cards have the red border, care cards have the teal border. Um, so we want things in order from noon, starting in the top here, ending with 11 down in this corner here. See the times on the bottom. We're trying to organize our day. And then we also want an equal mix of chore cards and care cards, so an equal mix of teal cards and red cards. Then we also have the coffee token, and I'll explain that in a second. Here we have our turn tracker. There's 12 turns, so 12 hours in the day. And then here we have our coffee powers. These let you do different things. So the idea is you drink a coffee, and then all of a sudden you're a superhero, and you can do more things than you normally could. Okay, so on your turn, you pick 2 cards from the deck, and optionally, you can substitute the card that you picked for any card in your play area in an attempt to organize your day. If you don't like any of those cards, or if you just want to, you can use the coffee token. You can place this on any card on the edge, except for a card with the cat token, because they will knock over your coffee. And then from there, anytime you want to move the coffee token on your turn, you can use that for your turn. And then that's how you activate these coffee powers. That would activate a Bop Coffee. Okay, so let's play this, see how it plays out. Oh, let me move the entire deck by accident. Okay, so we'll take 2 cards. Let's see, be unproductive. That's 9 o'clock, and we have post positive comment, 8 o'clock. So for the 8 o'clock, we actually have an 8 o'clock there already, so that worked out pretty nicely. But not for the 9 o'clock. So we'll discard read news, which is a good thing to get rid of. Okay, and then we'll discard this one. We're not going to use that. And then that's our first turn. Okay, let me draw 2 more cards. We'll see what we get. Get cozy, 2 o'clock, and become plant parent, 1 o'clock. The 1 o'clock, we also randomly have that there already, so that's great. We have a bit of luck there. But not the 2 o'clock, so we'll get rid of good hair day. And we'll plug in get cozy. Discard this unused card here. And the idea with this game is that it's like a cozy solo game, something to pass the time. It is challenging, but it's we wanted to make everything really comforting about the whole game, kind of like playing Animal Crossing. So it's a place you'd want to go. Okay, so we have feed cat, 11 o'clock, and we have board game night, 6 o'clock. Okay, we're gonna need to keep our reds because we want one more red at some point. So we'll place that one there. Okay, so far so good. Okay, we have a 1 o'clock already, so I'm just going to discard that one right away. Repurpose garbage. Okay. This card's great. I have to point out the detail on those toilet paper rolls. If you really zoom in, it looks like Cassie individually drew all those. Like there's no cutting and pasting going on. Like that card is funny for all kinds of reasons, but I just want to point out just how detailed the toilet paper roll castle is. Okay, so yeah, I'll get rid of go outside. And we'll put in repurpose garbage. Okay, so now we as it stands right now, we have an equal mix of chore cards and care cards. So that's good. So now, if we can keep that same ratio, we just need to finish balancing the times in our day. Let's see, we need a 10 o'clock still. 7 o'clock here isn't right. We need a 4 o'clock. We need a 3 o'clock. Oh, and a noon. Okay, so we still have some work to do in our self-care quest. Okay. Um, okay, we have an 11 o'clock, and that one's got a cat on it, so it's a bit worse. Um, if I put in this 10 o'clock, that'll mess up our balance, but I'm going to do it anyway. I feel like that's the right decision. Okay, so I'm going to eat too much. It is very questionable whether this could be considered self-care. Okay, move the turn marker. All right, so now the options are going to get slimmer now that we're starting to build this up. So we'll have to start using the coffee token soon, I bet. Okay, we have our 10 o'clock and we have a 9 o'clock. Oh, okay, that actually happened. So we're going to put the coffee token somewhere on the edge and introduce it to the play area. Um, there's one coffee on the edge, the Bop coffee. So if we put that there, the Bop coffee lets us discard any cards with the cat icon, and we can replace it with the next card from the deck. So this one isn't correct, so we'll discard that. This one is correct, so we'll leave that one. So let's see if this gives us anything good. Okay, it's a 5 o'clock. We don't need that one, but it was worth a shot. Okay, we're halfway through the game. Okay, we have our 11 o'clock. We have our 6 o'clock, so we're going to move the coffee token again. So now we can physically move the coffee token to an adjacent card. And this is a very low coffee game I'm seeing, so I'm going to just move it this direct. Oh, wait. Let's see where we need to make changes because then a coffee might show up. We'll put it right there. And then the coffee will activate if we replace it, which is kind of cool. Okay, so 7. Okay, we have a 5. We might want to get rid of that 5 to bring our balance back. Oh, and then this would replace some balance too. Okay, we'll get rid of this one. We'll get rid of a cat token. We'll put that there so there's a Bop coffee, which maybe we can use later. But there is a cat right here, so we'd have to go around. Because if we touch the cat, we have to remove coffee token from play, and then we'd have to put that back on again. Hey, we got our 7 o'clock. Look at that, and it's a red. That's what we wanted. Tagged in picture. This is one of the best cards in the game. That's basically anytime anyone's tagged in a picture online. But I also really want to give a shout out to this card, Hang Out with Friend. Just covered in the blankets. It's so cozy. Great artwork in this game. It was a lot of fun to work with Cassie and put all this together. Okay, so tagged in picture goes there. Okay, so we have our balance of red and teal now. Got 4 turns left. Okay, so we need a noon still. We need a 3 o'clock still. We need a 4 o'clock. We have everything on the bottom. Okay. Oh, and this would have been here. Okay, so we don't need that 7. We did need a 3. Now we'll have to work in another teal, but I think we can do that. Okay, so 5 o'clock. We don't need that. Don't need that. We're going to move the coffee. We're blocked by cats on both these ends, so I can move back to the Bop coffee here. Replace any cat cards. So we can get rid of that one. And I think that might be the only one. Let's see what that gives us. Okay, it gives us a noon, which we need up here. So if we can get access to a Zen coffee, this card lets us switch cards in the play area. So that might help us later if we can do that. Hey, we have our two noons. Okay, great. We have our choice of teal or red. We want to keep the teal, so it goes right there. 7 and 9. No, we don't need 9. Oh, wait, but that would introduce a Zen coffee to the board. Let's do that. Oh, no, I don't think we'll have time to get our coffee there. Okay, final turn. 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. I'll move this direction because if we could get to that Zen coffee, that would have helped us. But okay, so let's see. I think we had almost a perfect game. So yeah, in the rule book, there's blank pages to keep track of your scores. So I think we got 11 out of 12 correctly placed cards. This noon one is out of place, but the rest are in the right spot. Um, and then we had our equal mix of care and chore. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. No, we didn't. We didn't get that extra teal in. Okay, so yeah, we were off by one in two ways, but we were close. So this game is meant to be, difficult. It keeps it replayable, and plus, kind of the hidden symbolism is that yes, it is really difficult to balance your day, balance your life, find an equal mix of these things. Um, but that's okay. I'll try again. It'll play out very differently, um, and usually with more coffee powers. So this was a good basic game, kind of show you, and maybe I'll post another more advanced game next time. So thanks for watching, and sound off in the comments if you have any questions or comments. Thank you.